is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage, I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap, I pay for this flat. Go give me a snack, she give me said don't be a we giggle and that, I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish, I seek for the love it. She bring me a pasta every on I'm glagging, I stick on Joe Rogan. You won't find me clubbing, cut I'm at the summit. I did it, I done it. You jealous, I run it, I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running and ain't or nothing. My flavors are lushing, my neighbors are rushing. The gal them are blushing, my trainers are custom. You wanna talk puffin', you know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in it, discussions. Clinical with it, I scribble the lyric, I dribble, I spit it, I bill it and lit it. This fire, you feel it, I feel it, I feel it.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, after this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year. Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Russell. Also Malik Beasley out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4-man position. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
On offense here, the Bucks. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Bledsoe against Russell. Kicks to Beasley. Shoots over Matthews. And the shot is long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bledsoe. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Outside Matthews. Lopez outside, just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's a Kogi. Good D by Lopez.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout, and GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Minnesota off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Here's a Kogi, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Deep 2 from Russell.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Great open look there.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Here's Towns, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Towns kicks to Beasley. Russell against Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A Kogi misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps, too, and the Greek freak has plenty of reach.
Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Minnesota calls timeout.
Hey, you know, as dominant as the Greek freak is offensively, the tendency is that people overlook his impact at the other end of the floor. I mean, you could make a case that he might be the league's most versatile defender, too.
Some changes for Minnesota. Johnson comes in for Josh Okogie, and Culver's subbed in for Malik Beasley. Culver kicks to Russell. Six to shoot. Now the pass to Culver. Trying to get something going. Good on the triple.
You know, at this point, you've got to at least respect Culver's perimeter shot. he's proven how effective he can be from there.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. He feeds it to Middleton, and he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Culver, shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Culver's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And Giannis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Russell gets it to go.
And slithering inside, D-Lo. That's Russell's length helping him convert against pressure.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And here is Ilyasova. And Hill has it in the corner. But they get it back. Poke loose. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel, and he lays that one in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Ilyasova.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Ilyasova against Johnson. Over Ilyasova. Johnson's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. For the 3. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Culver passes to Reed. Here's Noel. And that one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Hill inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 9. Noel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Culver. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Robin Lopez out there with Williams. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in at point guard.
Shooting 2.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 13. Passes to Reed. Here's Layman. Rebound by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Minnesota with the ball after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Noel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hill looking it over. And it's blocked. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Hill. 11 feet away, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Milwaukee leading by 11. Korver with it, now guarded by Towns, and it's blocked. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. It's good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on. And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dishes it to Lopez. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Matthews passes to Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Hill's experience on display there, doing a nice job handling the physical contact and drawing the foul.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Both free throws good from Hill.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beasley. Towns trying to get open. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Milwaukee leading by 10. Now Hill. 6 points for him. Middleton outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Fires for 3. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. The pass to Okogie. Towns down low. Lopez covering. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, I tell you what, I've got a 39-inch shirt sleeve. Karl Anthony Towns has to be north of 40, and with that reach, you can see why he snatches up those rebounds.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 7.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Okogie misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Matthews dishes to Hill. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
You know, with his athletic ability, Antetokounmpo could almost get away with not having a jump shot, but he's got one anyway.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Culver comes in for Malik Beasley. The Bucks also with the sub. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for George Hill. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Russell, rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Russell looking it over. Halt the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Russell.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Towns. Inside, and Culver gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Culver's got 8 points.
Boy, I love Culver's assertiveness right there. He did not let the contact bother him at all.
And they double up Giannis, and stolen by Russell. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Culver passes to Lehman. Ilyasova against Johnson. Passes it to Culver. No good on the 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Bucket is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Whoa!
Are you kidding me? Nasty. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the Bucks making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Set it up, bring the play in.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Noel. Defended by DiVincenzo. Reed misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Noel. And there's the feed to Culver. Here's Lehman. The pass to Noel. Here's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, we're seeing Giannis in attack mode. He's playing with real tenacity and making every shot count. It's a relentless siege, and the other team is struggling to recover from it.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, man, I'm not a coach, but they need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Russell is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
So free throws for Russell, something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Beasley against Matthews. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here's Hernan Gomez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bledsoe against Russell. 5 to shoot. Right side Towns. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Towns has got his second basket.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out, he just beats it.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Russell against Bledsoe. Russell passes to Okogie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
And Matthews kicks to Lopez. Bledsoe finds Lopez.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. Towns, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Bucks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And they get it. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Matthews, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okogie misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Middleton finds Matthews. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Okogie misses. Bucks leading by 22. And they double up Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 26.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Russell inside. He's against Hill.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Russell against Hill. That shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. Pulls up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, the ability to stay under control, Towns excels at that. Able to pull up on a dime and knock it down.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, and he's got guard skills, too.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And here is Hill. 6 points for him. Pass to Ilyasova. That one, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Noel passes to Johnson, and it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got his first basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Hill. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 8.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Pass to Noel. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one goes long.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Free throw drop for DiVincenzo. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for George Hill. Good on both. Culver with it. 8 points for him. Free throw line jump shot. Good work there as it goes. 10 points for him.
Well, you look at Culver and you watch his game. He's a tough 2-guard now. He's strong, he's got good length, and he's very skilled.
Down low, Williams. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Culver passes to Reed. Here's Noel. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Layman pass to Noel. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. Over Korver. Reed misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
To the middle. Williams passes to DiVincenzo. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Culver. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Pat Connaughton.
Bledsoe! Woo! Bledsoe!
51 seconds left in the third. Lopez outside. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Johnson.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Back to Russell. Floats one up. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Now, here is Russell. The 3. Misses there. And so it's Milwaukee, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Brown. Kyle Korver is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4. Korver, no luck. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Evans passes to Russell. There's the pass to Spellman. Back to Russell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Evans against Bledsoe. That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Layman. He's covered by Brown. Layman kicks to Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Korver. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Spellman. Tries again. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bledsoe. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain.
Here's Evans. It's blocked. They retain possession. Spellman, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Korver against Evans. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Evans with a stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside for Bledsoe. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Outside Matthews. He kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe against Russell. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Giannis against Russell. Beasley, the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
Beasley outside. Pass to Okogie. Tries a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Matthews, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Beasley against Bledsoe. Passes it to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up, always active with his hands around the ball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Free throw good. Giannis. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Towns, high post. Evans up top. And the rejection by Giannis. On the shot clock. Here's Noel. Antetokounmpo defending.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there, and the foul called on Amari Spellman. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. The Bucks working the ball around. And the pass to Brown. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Noel. Towns, the pass to Evans. Offline with his three. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Noel passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Towns. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Right side, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Williams. No good off the back of the rim. It's Evans, top of the key. Shoots over Brown, and it's Evans missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Noel. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Giannis, an impressive performance for you. What was the key?
You know, I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job finding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be selfish, try to wait for my time to offensive end.
Well, it looked great tonight, man. I appreciate it. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.